What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 36 of Diggity, a video game podcast. I'm your host, Jeff James. With me is the notorious, the glorious, the unobtainable, the inventor of the pop socket. Pop socket? Pop socket? You know what? We probably can't say the actual brand of it, so roll with it. It works.
Pop socket.
It works.
That's my gift to you, by the way. So I hope you enjoy that. The pop socket.
Whatever the fuck that is.
Oh my god.
Anyways, it's Luscious Brody. As always, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Diggity Podcast, and you can subscribe to us on YouTube. Diggity Gaming is our username there. If you're watching the video podcast, please subscribe. If you're not watching the video podcast, or you've never even been to our YouTube channel, check it out, Diggity Gaming. You can also subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, or Spotify. We're pretty much everywhere. Pocket Cast, Overcast, everything. We've done it.
Yeah.
We've done the right things we need to do.
A little bit of everywhere.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We don't.
No.
It took us like an hour and a half to get this set up today. Just because we're recording together today.
Yeah.
So it was really weird.
It threw a wrench in the whole system.
Yeah. You know what throws a wrench into this too? We got to make money. And there's
Absolutely.
sponsors. So today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. You can get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial by heading on over to audibletrial.com/diggity. You get access to over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle, or your MP3 player. So head on over to audibletrial.com/diggity. And with that, I'll let you take it over for kind of... Well, first of all, before we get into this, fuck snow.
Yeah, fuck snow. Absolutely.
I'm from Canada, and I mean, I'm used to it. Like, it's only fun, though, if you're snowboarding.
We're saying fuck snow, and I'm sitting here in shorts. So
oh, they can see the shorts on camera, too.
Yeah. And
I'm in pants.
Yeah, I get very hot inside. Outside, I do all right. But
also, I don't know if it's because I'm closer to the camera, or if it's, and this is going to be terrible for the audio podcast, but I don't know if it's that I'm closer to the camera, but I look fucking massive. I look like a giant. Maybe it's like one of those art rooms, you know, like those weird like mindfucks where like the back of the room looks smaller than the front.
Here, you want me to? Is that better? You like that?
Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah, just crouch down a little bit. It's fine.
That'll help.
I mean, I'm very short. It's fine.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll help. That'll definitely fix it for sure.
Right. We'll just do like the forced perspective thing, like what they do in movies, where I'm like.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 feet from the camera, and you're like 8.
Yeah.
It'd be
Brody's
fine.
actually 8 feet.
Fine.
I'm 3 feet. I'm just in front of the camera. That's how close I am. It's a messed up thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, hit us with what games are coming out soon, dude, this week.
All right, so January 15th, we have some DLC, actually, and it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Legacy of the First Blade, Episode 2, Shadow Heritage. And that's coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. My time at Portia on PC. Onimusha Warlords on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
Damn.
Telltale's The Walking Dead, the final season, Episode 3, Broken Toys on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. On January 17th, we have Hell Warders on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Yik, a postmodern RPG on PC, PS4, Switch, and PS Vita. On January 18th, we have Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown on PS4 and Xbox One. And Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes on Switch. Which I feel like that was announced forever ago.
Oh, yeah.
And it's finally here.
Right. It's the thing now. Right?
Yeah.
We announced games like a year ahead.
A year?
2 years.
Tried 2 years.
Kingdom Hearts, 8 years.
Oh, God.
Everyone should do what Kingdom Hearts does.
Right.
Oh, man. Are any of these ones sticking out that you want? Like, I mean, I'm kind of like... One, I don't know what the hell Onimusha Warlords is. I need to check that out. Telltale's The Walking Dead, the final season, episode 3. That's great. That's coming out.
Yeah, I'm glad they're
gonna finish
they're finishing that up.
That's cool.
That's good.
That's decent. Okay, cool. So, in the news, full cross-platform play is now live in Rocket League. While the cross-play program is still in beta, Rocket League joins Fortnite as the 2 games that are taking part in this. You got to make sure that you go into menu to options, then check the cross-platform play box in the gameplay tab to play against players on other platforms, which I thought was kind of weird. Why not just make it default? It must be some...
I think it is default. I think they're just telling you to check it and make sure it is checked off. But since it's a feature added later on for PS4, it might not be checked off. On other consoles, it is by default checked off.
Oh, okay. Crossplay parties are still not available yet, but should come with Rocket League's first update of the year. If you want to play with friends before the update comes out, you can still play private matches with friends from other consoles.
So, which is awesome.
No, that's great.
I mean, it doesn't do anything for me personally because we pretty much all play on Xbox. So
right.
But I mean, it's a step in the right direction. It's one of those things that needed to happen, and here we are.
What other games do you want to see do this? Like besides Fortnite and Rocket League? I mean, really, is there any other stuff right now that you want to like? Do you care to see a Call of Duty go to this?
Personally, I don't care, but at the same time, it is something that is going to be very important to gaming as a whole.
Right.
So the first time we see a large AAA game like that make it into this cross-platform play beta that PS4 is holding, or Sony's holding, I guess, I think that will be kind of the first signs of a real step in the right direction. What we're doing now is kind of minor, but I think once you start seeing the Call of Duties and the Battlefields and things like that show it, that's when you'll know that it's going to be a regular thing. But
let's see.
That's about it.
I would have liked to see like I don't know. I think Call of Duty would be okay. The question I have with that is like, Overwatch would be great.
Overwatch would be awesome.
We've actually played a little bit of Overwatch.
We've been playing quite a bit of it lately. Last couple nights.
Quite a bit was 2 nights in a row.
Which is quite a bit.
That's fair enough.
When we play it, like...
We honestly, God, we did not play for a long time.
We haven't played for 2 months, 3 months at least.
At least.
I
think we've went in to look at like the new character and stuff like that. We played like a game here or there. But we've left. Like we haven't played like a couple games. We're probably going to play it tonight.
In fact, we are.
It was good, man.
It was good. We were having fun.
We were having a lot of fun in it.
We were having fun in a game that normally I hate. I get so frustrated.
You were having fun in with Ash, right?
Yeah, Ash, the new character. I've been having a blast with her. She's a lot of fun to play, and when I'm not playing her, I'm usually either Reinhardt or Mercy, because somebody's got to do it. But anyway,
you're good Mercy at least.
Yeah,
it's not like you're forced into it.
No.
Do you like being Mercy or no?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it? I mean, you don't like it.
I mean, I don't. No, I actually do like it.
Yeah.
It does suck when at the end of it you're like, I have
0 kills.
0 kills.
But I did 20,000 healing.
Yeah, I got you. I kept you and Craig alive pretty much.
Well, Craig's the worst because he wants to be bashing all the time.
Yeah,
he's just taking.
He sits in the corner. And
mountains of damage. He's a turret.
Yeah.
I mean, he moves.
He is a fixed turret.
He moves like 6 times in a game.
Pretty much.
He picks 6 places and that's it.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Next up, we have AGDQ, or Awesome Games Done Quickly, or Quick, sorry, raised $2,394,668 for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. So
that's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's incredible. They did a damn good job.
Kick ass.
But AGDQ is a charity event that pits some of the world's best speedrunners in a speedrunning marathon to raise money. The main event this year was 7 days long and consisted of over 130 games. Some of the games that were featured include Hollow Knight, Sonic the Hedgehog, GTA Vice City, Dark Souls 3, Cuphead, which... I can't even beat that fucking game normal, let alone in a speed run.
Yeah.
That game is hard.
Good lord.
And Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which this is an awesome event.
Vice City was on that?
Vice City. And the completion time was stupid low. I don't remember what it was.
There's got to be a lot of bugs in that game.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's got to be a lot of bugs.
It's got to be a mess.
Where like all of a sudden you skip like half the story or something because you like punch some homeless guy or something 4 times and then
you punch him, spin around 3 times,
yeah.
Shoot.
Go to the main menu, come back.
Shoot 3 shotgun shells up into the air. And,
yeah, dude. Frick. Dark Souls 3.
That was one of them that was the most amazing to me. Cause
crazy.
That
Cuphead
is
too.
Brutal.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool. Well, let's hit up with lawsuits of the week. Like, everyone's just suing everybody.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. Absolutely. Like,
I mean, I guess it's America. Like, that's the kind of the thing. Like, you trip, you stub your toe, I'm suing you.
Right.
You know, like that's what it is.
But
it's so
yeah,
easy.
it's becoming like a regular thing on our show where we have to talk about lawsuits at least once a week to get them out of the way and get them done with. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So you like this one. So the mom of Fortnite superfan, who calls himself the Orange Shirt Kid, or is known as Orange Shirt Kid.
I think he's been dubbed that. I don't think that was
Orange
really.
Shirt Kid. Is suing Epic over use of his dance. So another one of these.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah, I know. So Orange Shirt Kid originally posted a fan video of his dance as an entrance to a contest that Epic held to add fans' dance moves to the game. So many fans agreed that the dance needed to make it into Fortnite. Despite not being selected, Epic eventually put the dance in the game afterwards.
Yeah, they actually held a petition on changeme.org or something? Question mark?
Change.org, I think.
Change.org. That sounds good.
Nobody's changing you.
Change me.
You can be just
Change
you.
me.
Change
Help me.
Gross. In the rules for the contest, Epic explicitly stated that players will not be paid for the moves that were selected and that Epic would own the sole rights to the dance. The dance, called Orange Justice in-game, has never been sold, but instead was given away as part of the Battle Pass.
Which is
you fucking
not
buy.
sold. Yeah.
You have to fucking buy a Battle Pass.
Right. Exactly. $10 to get the Battle Pass. Plus, you have to play quite a bit to unlock it. I think it was a fairly early on unlock, but that's not really the point.
I mean, I don't know if this kid's going to win, because they technically said they don't own any of the dances. They could own everyone's dances that they put in that contest.
Mm-hmm.
Epic
Yeah,
Games. Epic,
the
Brody,
moment
Epic
you
Games
submitted
is gonna own
it-
every dance in the world.
Pretty much.
This is what's going to happen. Every dance. Epic is going to own every dance. You won't be able to dance at a wedding. You won't be able to do the Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah, they're going to lose all these, and they're going to
come
go
in.
and copyright every single dance.
Exactly. You know it.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to absolutely copyright all of these to make sure this doesn't happen again. But this is the fourth person to come through with the dance saying, hey, I
Yeah.
want in on that.
The fourth one.
And it's the mom of some kid who
desperately wanted his dance in the game. Like,
What did-
I watched the video, and the kid's like begging for it to be in there. And he's like, if they put it in there, I'll crap my pants. And so then I saw some footage of him, like, he was playing Fortnite, and people were asking him, like, hey, did you crap your pants? He's like, no, I didn't crap my pants.
Here's the problem, though. This poor kid, his mom is totally taking advantage of this legal lawsuit from the other
absolutely.
parties.
Yeah,
I bet you it's the same lawyer.
probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I couldn't find anything to confirm that, but yeah, it was absolutely a mess. What a time to be alive, my friend.
Every week, my friend, there's a lawsuit. You want to hit it up with the next piece of news, my dude?
Yeah, I'll finish up. Where we
Oh,
left
sorry.
off.
Yeah, I didn't see this. My bad, guys. The lawsuit makes no mention of the contest and states that the child was a victim of extreme cyberbullying to the point that he was forced to delete both his Instagram and YouTube accounts. So I guess that's kind of the part where you point out that he crapped his pants. Or people are being like, did you crap your pants?
Right.
Do you have ligma? What's ligma? Lick my balls. The lawsuit also claims that the dance is not referred to its proper name, which is the random, which was given to the dance by the mother, but instead it is referred to as the Orange Justice. The mother, which I think Orange Justice is way better than the random.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Come on, Mom.
I assume the random came later when they couldn't
Come on,
think of
Mom.
a name. So,
Yeah.
like, he's just randomly flailing. But
Oh, God. The mother is now seeking unspecified damages. Rockstar Games is also in a legal battle with the Pinkertons over Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar was sent a cease and desist letter on December 13, 2018 by Pinkerton Consulting and Investigations. The company claims that they have been around for 165 years and that in the 1870s, the agency worked with law enforcement to apprehend famous criminals across the country. They believe the game is likely to blur the distinctive character and tarnish the reputation of Pinkerton's famous trademarks. The Pinkertons do state that they are willing to discuss a lump sum figure. Fucking of course you are.
that's always the biggest
But
sign
hey, we're
that,
willing to
like,
take money.
Hey, we don't really care about our image if you give us enough money.
Yeah.
It always goes that
So
way.
bullshit. Rockstar argues that Red Dead Redemption 2 is a historically accurate video game set in the Wild West in the late 1800s. They claim that historical references are woven into the fabric of the game at every level. The game's reference to the historical Pinkerton National Detective Agency and its agents is but one of the myriad of ways that Red Dead 2 accurately portrays the historical 19th century American landscape. And Rockstar also argues that their use of the Pinkertons and trademarks are in fair use according to the First Amendment. I think Rockstar's going to win. Again,
I think so.
Just people looking for fucking money.
Yep. Yeah.
That's so stupid. Like, hey, we're so upset that you are fucking with our brand that nobody
Right.
knew about. But hey, we'll take like $200,000 or like $1 million or $2 million. It's
Right.
gonna be millions because
Oh,
the game
yeah.
made billions.
Yeah. It's not going to be a
The
small
problem with
amount
this
by
too
any
is you
means.
fucking know what the Pinkertons are. They're essentially FBI.
Right. Yeah, the whole time, like
Like they're
I must
government
have
agency.
missed something in the story because I didn't even realize that when they switched from calling them FBI to Pinkertons, because I guess they were talking about the two different groups, but I must have completely missed it. I'm like, oh, they're Pinkertons now? When did that happen? I completely missed it. I don't know what happened. Must have fell
I
asleep.
mean, it's just law enforcement. It's a government
Right.
law agency.
That's just what I thought it was. I
it
thought it was
is.
just another, like a
It
slang
is. That's
term
what
for
it is.
Right.
Here's the fucking thing. If you and me owned a moving company, it's called Pinkerton Moving Company, and we wanted to sue Rockstar for $2 million, we could go and just waste everyone's time and do it. This is what I hate about this.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid.
The only ground that I think they have to stand on is the fact that they were supposedly helping the government search for outlaws and stuff at that time. That is the only ground they have to stand on.
But at that time, okay, cool. So it's historically accurate.
Right, exactly, and that's where it comes into where Rockstar is using it properly.
Like, this is right. Yeah, dude, you watch that game and play that game, and like, there's not. I mean, they've had historians look at that game and say like, yeah. That's true.
I mean, obviously, you got some weird stuff in there, but and that's just a little flourish on top of it. But for the most part, I mean,
that's a core part of the game. That's one of the biggest, kind of enemies you go against. Pretty much the entire freaking game.
Yeah, the Pinkertons.
Spoiler alert.
Which, yeah, sorry about that. But
whatever.
And Rockstar even does state like the actual Pinkertons don't come up that often in the game as far as the different missions, but it's this overhanging theme that just kind of follows through it. So it's kind of one of those things where they are, but they aren't. If that makes sense. But it's
just people want to make money.
Fucking ridiculous. The
Garbage.
lawsuits are out of hand for sure.
It's getting ridiculous. Hit us up with the next piece, my dude.
All right, so Destiny creator Bungie has separated from its partnership with Activision, which this came in Friday, and it's kind of a big fucking deal. So
It's exploded the internet for sure.
So this is a direct statement that Bungie posted on their website. It says, "When we first launched our partnership with Activision in 2010, the gaming industry was in a pretty different place. As an independent studio setting out to build a brand new experience, we wanted a partner willing to take a big leap of faith with us. We had a vision for Destiny that we believed in, but to launch a game of that magnitude, we needed support and an established partner, or a publishing partner, With Activision, we created something special. To date, Destiny has delivered a combination of over 50 million games and expansions to players all around the world. More importantly, we're also witnessing a remarkable community. Tens of millions of Guardians strong rise up and embrace Destiny to play together, to make and share memories, and even to do truly great things that reach far beyond the game we share." Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm not even editing that out.
No, we're just going to leave it.
I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in.
That was perfect.
Wow.
To play together and to make memories and even to do truly great things that reach far beyond the game we share, to deliver a positive impact on people's everyday lives. We have enjoyed a successful 8-year run and would like to thank Activision for their partnership on Destiny. Looking ahead, we're excited to announce plans for Activision to transfer publishing rights for Destiny to Bungie. With our remarkable Destiny community, we are able to publish on our own, while Activision will increase their focus on owned IP projects. The planned transition process is already underway in its early stages, with Bungie and Activision both committed to making sure the handoff is as seamless as possible. With Forsaken, we've learned and listened and leaned into what we believe our players want from a great Destiny experience. Rest assured that there is more of that on the way. We'll continue to deliver on the existing Destiny roadmap, and we're looking forward to releasing more seasonal experiences in the coming months, as well as surprising our community with some exciting announcements about what lies ahead. Thank you so much for your continued support. Our success is owed in no small part to the incredible community of players who have graced our worlds with light and life. We know self-publishing won't be easy, but there's still much for us to learn as we grow as an independent global studio, but we see unbounded opportunities and potential in Destiny. We know that new adventures await us in all the new worlds filled with mystery, adventure, and hope.
Oh my god!
We hope you'll join us there. See you, Starside. Holy shit, that was a mouthful.
Wow. First of all, congrats on that. Second of all, for people who weren't watching the video podcast, the video version of it, just tell they just dropped my mic.
Yeah.
Just on the ground. I just went to adjust it. I went to adjust the boom, and then it boomed.
It boomed.
It fell right on the ground. I don't even know. I mean, that was just ridiculous. That was crazy.
That was
crazy, man.
Good job.
Absolutely
good job on
crazy. So with this, big deal, because obviously people were kind of upset at how Activision was handling Destiny.
Yeah.
Do you think it changed anything? Because that's the biggest question, right?
I think that is the biggest question. That's exactly what we look to see. I mean, I haven't played Destiny for a while, but there for a long time. I was a huge Destiny 1 fan. Played a decent amount of Destiny 2, but nothing like what I did in Destiny 1. Right. It's one of those things that I think time will tell. Their next steps moving forward from this are extremely important because it's really going to show whether all the blame that was put on Activision is justified or not, and whether it was actually Bungie doing it, or I think
no matter, it's a fresh start.
Yeah, it's a fresh start.
So even if it wasn't their fault, I think that
they have a chance to remedy it.
They have a good shot.
They have a very good shot. And now as long as they do what they can do, and they have shown that they can do, I think they're going to be, I mean, it's going to be smooth sailing from here. But that being said, I've also been screwed over enough by Destiny that I am very, very leery about Destiny 3. Right. Forsaken was awesome. I enjoy it. I love it. Still haven't beaten it yet because, you know, all the games and things coming out. But eventually I will go back to it, and once we get some slow time, which is nowhere in the near future. But eventually, I will make my way back to it, even if it's just for a night here and there or whatever. But no, I think this is, like you said, it's a fresh start for them. Whether they were at fault or not, they have a chance to go in and completely change things for the better, and keep that blame on Activision if they want.
Do you think? I mean, there's definitely been a lot of shakeup at Activision recently.
Right.
Like one story that we don't have in here that we actually probably talk about because we thought we might not have enough time for it. But
yeah,
the CFO got like a $15 million bonus.
Right.
For just
the new CFO.
Yeah, the new CFO for just showing up.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming in. Here's $15 million.
Do you think that's a big fuck you to the guy who left? I'm sure that CFO made a bunch of money.
I assume so, but especially in the state that Activision's in right now, where they are not doing exceptionally well. I mean, last year
stockholders are not, or shareholders are not very happy with that.
No, last year was a rough year for Activision, and even Blizzard. I mean, with the newest WoW expansion and what was that, Battle for Azeroth? Sound right? Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it did well. It was not received well by fans. A lot of people did not care for it at all. Mm-hmm. And so I think Activision has had some missteps. They've also had some wins, though. I mean, you look at Black Ops 4. To an extent, it's been a win. There's also a lot of complaints and issues there, too. But I think as a whole, Black Ops 4 has done very well. Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird, man. To see Activision stumble like this is interesting because it's not something that happens very often.
Well, it's just crazy because it appears to me like people are not enjoying working there right now. Like the CFO's left, and then for Bungie to be like, "Nah, fuck you," like we're taking our stuff somewhere else, like we're going somewhere else.
Right.
Like it's got to be a mess in there right now.
I'm surprised they came off of Destiny, the IP. I figured even if they weren't going to do anything with it going forward, I figured they're just going to be assholes and keep it just for the sake of keeping it. I'm surprised they actually came off of it and
got a good contract.
Yeah,
someone was smart.
Somebody was very smart.
Somebody did their homework on that for sure.
Good job.
I mean, even on top of that too, right? Like on the Blizzard side of things, they had the whole Diablo to mobile situation.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That has been
like
extremely frowned upon. Right.
So obviously the big story, and it's actually quite unfortunate because none of this is true yet. Or not true. I guess none of it has been proven yet.
Right. It's all accusations at this point.
It's accusations at this point. So
take it with a grain of salt.
From our legal side of things, we don't know.
We're just
providing the news.
Yeah.
So, former Gearbox lawyer is accusing Randy Pitchford of taking $12 million bonus from Take-Two Interactive. And there's another part of the story, too, that we'll get into. But Wade Callender, who served as Gearbox lawyer from 2010 to 2018, is accusing Pitchford of violating multiple contracts involving Gearbox, a completely separate real estate company where they were partners together, and Callender's own contract. The allegations made by a disgruntled former employer are absurd, with no basis in reality or law. Said a Gearbox spokesperson in a statement to Kotaku. It says, "We look forward to addressing this meritless lawsuit in court and have no further comment at this time."
That's direct.
Yeah, that's pretty direct. The suit comes a mere month after Gearbox sued Calendar for fraud and breach of fiduciary duty. Gearbox states that Calendar borrowed money from Gearbox for a home loan and tuition and failed to pay the company back. The exact statement says that Calendar abused the privilege of credit card access by charging unapproved, wholly personal expenses, including family vacations, gun club memberships, and firearms accessories, and trying to get six-pack abs. Such a dick move. With this direct lawsuit.
Calling him out.
Oh, yeah. The lawsuit states that Pitchford made a deal in 2016 for a personal secretive executive bonus of $12 million to be paid directly to Pitchford entity called Pitchford Entertainment Media Magic, LLC. Terrible fucking company name. Media Magic. Maybe we call that Diggity Media Magic Group.
I like it.
Instead of Diggity Media
It has
Group.
a nice ring to it.
Yeah,
very nice.
Really rolls off the freaking tongue of that for sure, dude. This is particularly tragic exploitation, the lawsuit states, because these millions are being siphoned to Randy Pitchford's personal accounts instead of funding the development of Borderlands, which that's a lot of money. I mean, you could fund a fair portion of Borderlands with that money.
Oh yeah.
Calendar claims that Pitchford left a USB drive in a restaurant in Dallas back in 2014. This is where it gets kind of messed up. He claims that the drive had Gearbox corporate documents as well as some partners, including is that
2K?
2K.
Games,
okay,
sorry.
2K
Typo.
Games, Sega, Sony, Microsoft, and others. He also states that the USB also contained Pitchford's personal collection of underage pornography. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Just
I'll get
if you. It's about to get really fucked up.
Fucked
right
up.
Now.
Like, I mean, there's no sugarcoating it.
Yeah.
What I'm about to read too is pretty fucked up. Again, accusations, not proven guilty. The way it works in this country is you're innocent until proven guilty.
And it is direct quotes from here on out, pretty much. So this is
right. But hey, legally,
accusations.
This is simply just evidence. Pitchford recently went on a podcast and told his story, including the pornography. Pitchford stated, "It's a woman who is masturbating," Pitchford said, "and when she has some experience that appears as if she's having an orgasm, a huge amount of fluid comes out of her vagina." Oh my God. I didn't know you were going to put the full quote.
I told you I was going to put the full quote.
He says, he quotes, "This is not a sex worker. This is a fucking magician." He added, saying he had purchased one of her videos and put it on the USB stick. He said some kid, an employee of the Medieval Times dinner and theater that he fucking left it at, discovered this memory.
You can't make this up. You cannot make this up.
Discovered this memory stick. Oh my God, dude. Took it home and accessed it because it was before we were password protecting, and discovered secrets of my company and future games in development, and also discovered the pornography, and it was barely legal porn. This girl's handle was only 18. So he said only 18. So that's legal porn speaking. However, do we know if that's true or not? We don't know.
Right.
Here's my fucking problem. The fuck are you leaving important documents out of Medieval Times?
Why
the fuck are you at Medieval Times?
Why?
Like,
yeah. First off, why are you there?
Do you enjoy
Second
have you been to Medieval Times?
Well, I've never been to one.
Have you ever been?
I've never been to one.
You know what? You'd probably like it.
What are you trying to say about me right
we gotta go. I think there's one in Michigan.
Yeah.
Is there one? So. Is there one in Indy or no?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
We need to open one. So people leave their secrets at our Medieval Times, and we can rule the world.
Stumble across people's porn collections and secret corporate documents.
Yeah, I want like someone
all on one hard drive.
Someone
because
leave like
that makes fucking sense.
Someone leaves like the fucking Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, right.
At Medieval Times next to their turkey leg.
But
do you know how a Medieval Times works? Because this is what makes it more retarded. Are you ready for this? So the way Medieval Times works, for anyone who's not been to Medieval Times, is essentially it's like this giant like fucking warehouse, okay, that you walk into. I'm going off on a rant here because I had a terrible fucking time at Medieval Times once as a kid. So you walk into this like warehouse thing, and it's got dirt. Oh God!
Oh God! It's happening again.
I keep doing it. I keep
You're talking with your hands, man.
No, I can't talk with my hands. I gotta just be stiff.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But anyways, you walk into like the front entrance, and it's like a gift shop. That's the first fucking thing you see. Okay, it's the first thing that you walk by when you go in. It's the last fucking thing you see on the way out, of course.
Right.
And then you walk into this theater. And the theater is like, this is medieval times in Toronto that I went to. And this theater is like, I don't know, it's got like stadium seating. And it's got like those like shitty flags that like you get like a Lego set, like a medieval Lego set.
Yeah.
And then basically they have like, it's all dirt down. And they have like jousting. And they have knights on horses and stuff like that. And they joust and they do all this stuff. And like they have some fucking magicians and stuff that come out. And then they serve you dinner.
Right.
And the dinner that comes out is usually like a big turkey leg, like a massive turkey leg, and like everyone's like holding their turkey leg, and they're like, the Black Knight side, hold your turkey legs, yes, and all this kind of stuff. Case in point, here's my fucking problem. I was on the first fucking row as a kid. I was like 10 years old. I had a giant turkey leg in front of me. I was fucking pumped. And the Black Knight decided to do a goddamn donut on his horse in front of us in the first row, kick dirt all over my fucking turkey leg.
Oh man.
Fuck him.
Fuck the Black Knight.
Fuck the Black Knight. Bullshit.
But
anyways, it's hit or miss. I've heard you can go to some medieval times and they're decent, and then some are bad. But it's like, why the fuck are you? I hope he wasn't alone at medieval times.
Yeah.
Like usually that's a group event. It's expensive.
Yeah.
But he's out there. He just leaves a fucking USB drive on the table.
Just him and his lawyer. The lawyer for his company.
At a medieval times.
Just hanging out with a USB that has secret documents and barely 18 porn.
Which here's the fucking thing though too with that. So those documents, like he had to have gone to other fucking meetings at like Microsoft.
Yeah.
And he was pitching them this shit off a USB
that had
porn on it. This guy's got balls. Could you imagine? I mean, skip back to high school. You looked up like some weird shit with your friends or whatever on your computer, and the next day you have a fucking project, a presentation, and you got to go on the projector in high school. You were shitting your pants. You were shitting your pants. You were clearing You were clearing the history. You were clearing the history 5 times. You were clearing it 5 times
just to be safe.
You were searching a couple pages, then you're trying to go back and clear it again, just to make sure that it's all gone.
Hitting the recycling bin, everything, over and over.
Yeah, dude.
Good God.
And meanwhile, this guy's standing in front of like the Xbox team. USB's in there, a couple clicks away. Porn.
Yeah. Just
porno everywhere.
He's one file folder away from
one wrong click.
Oh yeah.
One wrong click.
God, this whole
This wasn't even password protected.
Yeah. This whole
noob.
It was what, 2014 that he said he left it?
Yeah.
And that shit should have absolutely been password protected. 100%.
You just don't go to fucking medieval times with case sensitive documents.
The root cause of this problem is medieval times. Fuck the Black Knight.
Seriously. Honestly. It made no sense to go there.
There's so many questions that arise from this, let alone the fact that he went on a podcast and answered. His answer to all of this was going on this podcast and talking about it the way he did.
Yeah, because he gave way too much detail.
Way too much.
Like, he just said I had porn on it.
Yeah.
People were like, you're fucking crazy, Randy.
There's porn on it. She was 18, but...
Oh, no.
She was barely 18.
I mean, it said
yeah, that was her username, because people on the internet never
I also bought stuff from her, too.
Right. Yeah. The internet never, ever fucking lies to anyone. So, I mean... God damn it. This is fucked, man. And this is even more of a bummer for me because I am pumped about Borderlands 3. But, I mean, as far as Gearbox, like their Twitter account, they're acting like nothing ever fucking happened. Just carrying on. Daily business, man.
I know.
They haven't even addressed it. At least not on their Twitter.
How do you address something like that? How do you even touch that?
I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot fucking pole.
Like, what do you think they're doing? Just waiting for the next person to leave shit at medieval times to make the news?
They're going around. They have hired 2 people to go around medieval times and just search for sensitive documents.
Yeah. What else did fucking Randy leave?
Yeah.
What else is in the bathroom in the medieval times?
Oh, man. I bet that Dallas Medieval Times is doing really well right now. They probably got a lot of people.
You know how many people called them probably just to troll them?
Oh, I'm sure. People are just fucking with them.
For sure.
Good God.
Dude, so obviously... I don't think he's going to step down.
I don't think so either. I don't think he'll step down.
Do you think he goes any
it would
further,
have
though?
to get to the point where they fire him, I think.
Do you think he goes any further, though, into into these accusations?
Well, but with his track record so far, I really fucking hope not. I hope he keeps his mouth shut. And I don't know, man. It's one of those things that it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. I mean, the way he handled it was really fucked up, and he should have never said anything. He should have just left it alone, addressed it, or been very, very vague about the whole thing.
That's not something you want to brag about.
No,
not the fact of the whole 18 stuff. Just
right.
the basis that
the general, yeah.
Like you're fucking CEO and you left unprotected password documents at a fucking children's restaurant, medieval restaurant,
with porn on it. It blows my mind.
From like 5 other companies that would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
that would fucking sue you if that info got out.
It absolutely.
I hope he
my
paid
mind.
that kid. I hope that kid was like, Randy, fuck you. I want.
That's probably what he took.
I want $100K.
That's probably what he allegedly took the $12 million for, to pay that fucking kid.
God, some kid out there balling now.
Oh yeah.
Used to work at Medieval Times.
He said, "Fuck you, Medieval Times, and fuck you, Black Knight."
Yeah, I just found a bunch of video game stuff and some porn and went, man, I got it. This is my ticket to ride.
God. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. This week has been eventful.
This has all been legal stuff. That's it.
Yeah, it's all legal stuff, but it's been at least not quiet for once. It's been kind of quiet lately, so it is kind of a nice change of pace, I suppose.
So we've got some time, and I don't want to just go all legal on all of this. But quickly, so Division 2 is coming out.
Yes.
We've seen a little bit more of it.
Mm-hmm.
Seen some people talking about it. At CES, there have been people playing some demos of it and stuff like that. Are you pumped?
I am pumped.
Are you actually pumped, though? Are you kind of just like,
no,
I'm kind of excited for this?
I am. This is. Anymore, I'm very cautiously optimistic about anything at best, because it's one of those things where I thought the Division 1 was going to be fucking amazing. Like the way they came out with it, all the marketing, all of the videos, everything looked awesome.
The E3.
So you hope that they actually fix the things that was wrong with the first one, and they did in the DLC. But then again, I've gotten burnt before on that. You're like, oh yeah, they figured it out from the DLC, Bungie. But you would think that they have it all figured out, and it's one of those things that I've seen it happen too many times where somebody missteps, and it still ends up coming out almost exactly like the first one. So it's one of those things that I am excited for. I think it's going to be
a cooler setting.
It does have a lot.
I'm excited just for like something in Washington D.C.
I'm excited for that, and I think it will be, if nothing else, a great co-op game for you, me, and Craig to get in.
What is Craig making on the podcast all the time? Why does he get plugged?
Why do we?
He didn't do shit.
Why do we acknowledge him?
He doesn't do shit for our podcast.
No, he's just there.
He's just getting free reps on this.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
He can go hang out with Black Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking eat dusty ass turkey legs.
But anyway, I think it's going to be a good co-op game for us to dive into and devote some time to. I'm actually kind of in the same boat as I am with Anthem.
Yeah, I'm kind of... Man, I don't know about Anthem.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Yeah. I that's one I want to be so good, but I just
look, I want every game to be good.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean that's kind of
that would be something that as a company, like if you take a look at like Battlefield, which I get, like DICE does it. Right. But as a company, if you look at the releases that have happened the last little bit for EA, they've been pretty messy.
They've been extremely messy.
They've been delayed, or they've been like, I don't know. It's been okay.
The thing is, though, I have had some awesome experiences in BioWare games, and BioWare is the ones in charge of this, right?
Hell yeah.
But I guess the only real misstep that I can think of, I guess there's two, kind of. The God damn it, I hate that name. Andromeda, and
Mass Effect Andromeda. Yeah.
I always hate that name, and it always messes me up. But
I think you've said that like 4 times on this podcast. You fucked up every single time.
Every single time. One day
we'll have that word list of like words you can't say.
Right.
Andromeda. That would be nice to that.
Andromeda.
Yeah. We said vagina. We just said that today.
Right.
You made me read that because I Ron Burgundy.
I told you it was going in there.
Vagina was gonna be
I said proofread it and tell me if you want to read it.
Nah,
anyway, and the other misstep.
It's not a bad word. I mean, it's a body part.
It's a
thing.
It was, yeah. It was, and it was a direct quote. I mean, cervix? It was.
That's gross. It's a grosser word to say.
You're not wrong.
It's getting deep into it. Literally.
Oh boy. Anyway, the other misstep was Mass Effect 3. The ending, a lot of people were pissed off about it. But other than that, I think BioWare has done a really good job as a company, but it'd be interesting to see kind of what we get going forward. And to be fair, we've talked about speakers for your butthole on this podcast. So
oh yeah, beats my butthole.
Vagina's not really new territory.
No, we would never dare to do speakers for your vagina.
No,
It's disgusting.
Just your butthole.
That's disgusting. Just butthole.
God damn it.
You gotta know where the line is, right?
Right. And we like to just get right up beside
We're
it.
on it. We're not Randy Pitchford.
Right. You were right. I have never left anything at a medieval times.
Neither have I. Only happiness.
Right. Just your happiness and
my
your
whole
tears.
childhood. Bullshit medieval times. Back to the point though, just quickly before we wrap things up, with the location for Division. Am I the only fucking person that's pumped to actually see this in Washington D.C.? Because I think Washington D.C. is kick ass.
No,
for a setting for video games,
for
especially for a shooter like that.
I am extremely excited for it, especially like you said, with what's going on in the Division. I think it creates this really interesting setting. But I'm trying to think of the last time we saw it, and I'm Washington D.C. and I think it was Fallout 3, wasn't it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think that was the last time we've seen a major game take place in D.C. and that was a little while ago.
I just want to see like decrepit Washington D.C. done right.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing to me, because I think if you can really nail it down really well, I mean it's all those marble buildings and sandstone buildings and like just old school crazy architecture and detailed buildings.
Yeah.
I mean that'd be huge. And I also hope there's a lot more, like I get in the New York one they want like a lot of cover systems and like close combat spaces.
Yeah.
I kind of want some open spaces. Like I'm hoping
as quick as you go down in that game, I don't know, man.
No, I want cover, but I'm saying I just want like I want.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want like a million.
You don't want to be running.
I want a million towers around.
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like I want to be I want to be like near the fuck. What's that obelisk thing called? You're American. You can look bad.
Washington Monument.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
I knew that.
The Washington Monument, like, with that like strip down there at the lake, like with the ponds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it goes on for like a mile. I'd love to see an open space that has like, either plane parts or like stuff that's like pillars and stuff pushed over to give you cover. But I'd like to see some place that's more open feeling.
Rather than
without
having
just like
buildings
all
on either
shit
side.
all over top of you. Yeah, because the problem I had with Division 1 with its environment is it felt like I was just like, when I turned right and then turned left and turned right, it felt like I was on the same fucking street.
Yeah, they all felt the same. That was an
issue. It all looked
for sure.
the exact same to me.
Yep.
I mean, there's some key distinct areas like the arena and stuff that you could see, and some other like a Broadway theater and stuff like that. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, I just felt like I was just running down a long ass street. In the same street every single time. So I'd like to be able to like see stuff, go into buildings, nooks and crannies, and actually feel like I'm in totally different zones. They could totally do that with Washington.
Oh yeah.
DC. What would be the worst location for someone to develop a game into? Geographically, United States.
North Dakota.
Like Bismarck?
Yeah. Just nothing but fields.
Hey, well, I'll argue that.
Okay, hit me.
Like if they did like a World of Tanks in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Okay, that would be cool.
You'd have mountains and stuff. And
you got me there. I was thinking more like a first-person shooter.
I got you. Wiener, Arkansas. First-person shooter.
There you go.
That's a real place.
It is a real place.
Town of Wiener. Wiener, Arkansas.
It's
Randy Pitchford's home. I don't know that. I don't know if that's true or not. I just wanted to say that.
Oh yeah.
One day, maybe this podcast, this YouTube channel might be mildly popular enough where Randy Pitchford wants to throw shade at us. I'd be down.
Yeah.
I'd be down for some Randy Pitchford shade. He's a blunt man.
We'd have to go to medieval times and like drop
I'll fucking
our USB.
Joust him. I'll joust him.
I'll
I'll joust Randy Pitchford for sure. I'll do that. I'll joust him, and then
Is that an official challenge?
And absolutely, Randy Pitchford, you're listening to this. I'll joust you at medieval times. Winner gets a turkey leg. You can keep your fucking child porn.
I hope you get an email.
Whoa! I said it.
Damn!
Oops! Oops! Did it? Shit! My bad.
We're gonna be getting an email.
Accusations.
That's right.
Accusations. We
Nothing
don't know.
can be.
We don't know if he's guilty. Or
innocent until proven guilty.
Innocent until proven guilty. That's right. That's right. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching the podcast. Closing the notes out here. I don't think Randy Pitch. Could you imagine Randy Pitchford tweets us? What would he tweet us? Be like, "Fuck you, Jeff." Do you think that's all it would say? I think that's the kind of guy he is. He just write "fuck you, Jeff" publicly, not DMing me.
Apparently, he likes to go into great detail. So, I mean, it might be a little bit more in depth. I bet he's going to use all 240 characters.
It's gonna be a linked tweet. It's gonna be like 3 of them. I don't know. Sometimes, you know.
But the TLDR, the too long didn't read, is gonna be "fuck you, Jeff." Yeah,
probably.
Mm-hmm.
We totally gotta talk about a different topic before talking about a sponsor, because we're going from some guy who might have had child porn on a USB to a sponsor. So we should probably talk about something else.
What do you want to talk
about? I don't know, because I don't want to segue to a sponsor from that. I don't think it's appropriate. I don't think it's right.
Fair. You were very correct.
You know,
let's do the rest of our ending and then circle back around to Audible, and that'll close it out.
Okay, cool, great, perfect.
I got you.
Yeah. So if you guys want to follow us on Instagram and Twitter, it's at Diggity Podcast. If you want to subscribe to us on YouTube, if you haven't already and you're watching the video podcast, please do so. And if you've never been to our YouTube channel, go check it out. It's Diggity Gaming. Do I still have an accent when I say out?
Not too bad. It's a little bit there though.
It is just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's really there for sorry.
Sorry.
You said something earlier and I heard it too. Man,
was it? Yeah. That's
it's
okay.
Thick.
Hey,
it's
look,
thick.
man. We got a cultural mix on our podcast. It's fantastic. Leave us a review for our podcast. You can do this on iTunes or Spotify. Actually, also do it in the YouTube comment section. It helps us out a lot. Helps us do 2 things. 1, helps us get discovered more, and 2, most important part of it, it gives us feedback to make this podcast better each time that we do it. Perhaps you don't like Randy Pitchford, and you're like, "Jeff, I don't want you to talk about him." Or perhaps you're like, "Jeff, I loved how you are dueling him. Are you declaring a joust against you and Randy Pitchford?"
I challenge you to a duel.
I challenge you to a joust at medieval times in Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh God. Also on YouTube, I gotta do the obligatory YouTuber thing. Smash that like button, yo.
God, I hate that so
I
much.
hate that so much also. Hey, if you like the video, just hit the like button. That's what it's for. If you don't like the video, don't hit the like button. Or you can, if you really hate the video, you can hit the thumbs down button if you want. I mean, it's kind of a dick move.
Yeah.
In some sense. You don't really have to do it.
Please, you don't have to do that.
You can just leave that. But yeah, definitely subscribe to us on YouTube. And today's podcast was brought to you by Audible. So you can get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial by heading on over to audibletrial.com/Diggity. You can get access to over 180,000 free titles to choose from for your iPhone, your Android, or your Kindle, or your MP3 player as well. So head on over to audibletrial.com/Diggity for your free audiobook download and 30-day free trial. I've almost got that memorized now because I've said it so much.
And it's not even, you haven't even gotten sensual with it or weird with it for a little while.
No,
now?
I've kept it clean.
Yeah.
We're growing.
Right.
We're growing. Here's the thing. Sponsors for the podcast, I'm gonna keep pretty vanilla.
That's fair.
But I can
That's fair.
I can fucking tell somebody I want to joust them.
I hope that is your official
podcast.
challenge to anyone and everyone from here on out.
Oh, anybody, any guest that wants to come on this show,
I will joust you.
it's a joust. It's a duel. It's a fucking duel every time.
Damn
6 ways
right.
to Sunday. Oh man. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode, and we will see you for the Thursday show. See ya.